Have you ever asked yourself why some people manage to build massive wealth and real influence, while others work hard their whole lives and never really move forward? Is it just luck? Is it talent? Or is there a deeper set of rules most people never learn in school? The truth is, money, power, and influence all follow psychological and historical patterns. These patterns were studied in depth by Robert Greene in his famous book, The 48 Laws of Power. What most people don't realize is that these laws are not only for politics, kings, or generals. They are powerful tools for building wealth, understanding human nature, and winning in business and the marketplace. Today, we're starting a new series on this channel, Map of Wealth, where we uncover how Robert Greene's 48 Laws of Power can be applied to business, negotiation, marketing, investing, and building a mindset that doesn't break under pressure. This isn't just about knowing the laws. It's about learning how to use them in the real world of money and entrepreneurship. Let's start with a story. At the end of the 19th century, there was a young, skinny man named John D. Rockefeller. Entering the wild, chaotic world of oil, he faced dozens of aggressive competitors. They fought over prices, undercut each other, and tried to dominate the market by force. But Rockefeller had something they didn't: a deep understanding of people, the power of timing, and the value of hiding his real strength until the right moment. While everyone else was fighting openly over price, Rockefeller quietly used a different strategy. He controlled information, stayed calm, appeared weaker than he really was, and slowly made deals that brought his competitors closer to him. Then, over time, he bought them out, one by one. This is a perfect example of one of Robert Greene's core ideas. Never reveal your full power too early. If Rockefeller had shown his true financial strength from the beginning, his enemies would have united against him. Instead, he let them think they were winning, right up until he owned the game. This story teaches us something important. Wealth is not just numbers in a bank account. Wealth is also mental power. The ability to read situations, understand people, and move with strategy instead of emotion. Now let's look at another example, Napoleon Bonaparte. Napoleon was a military leader. But his greatest weapon wasn't just his army. It was his presence. He understood something essential. People don't always follow the strongest person. They follow the most convincing one. This is connected to one of the laws Robert Greene talks about: the law of reputation and commanding presence. Napoleon wasn't very tall. He wasn't physically intimidating. But his reputation was huge. His soldiers believed in him. His enemies feared him before the battle even started. The same thing happens in the world of money and business today. The most successful entrepreneur isn't always the smartest or the richest on paper. It's often the one whose presence, story, and image inspire trust and respect. In business, your perceived strength can be more powerful than your real strength. Your reputation can close deals before you even sit at the negotiation table. That's why Robert Greene emphasizes: protect and build your image. Your presence is a tool of power, just like money, sometimes even stronger. So why does this series matter for you? If you're a young entrepreneur, a business owner, or someone who wants real financial freedom, because today's world is not just a marketplace. It's a battlefield of attention and influence. You compete for customers' attention. You negotiate for contracts and partnerships. You build a personal brand. You try to protect yourself from scams, manipulation, and bad deals. You constantly deal with people's emotions, fears, and hidden agendas. Robert Greene's laws are like a mental manual for all of this. If you understand these laws and learn how to apply them to money and business, you'll be able to see through many kinds of manipulation before they hit you. Know when to announce your success, and when to stay quiet. Decide when to push forward, and when to step back strategically. Build an authority that makes clients, partners, and investors take you seriously. Turn your knowledge and presence into real-world leverage. This is the difference between an entrepreneur who simply tries things and an entrepreneur who plays the long game with strategy and power. In this series, here's what we're going to do. In each episode, we'll take one of Robert Greene's 48 laws of power, and we'll translate it directly into the world of business, wealth, investing, sales, and leadership. For every law, you'll hear a powerful historical story, and then a modern, practical example from business and entrepreneurship. You won't just hear theory. You'll understand how to use each law to protect your money, grow your influence, and make smarter, colder, more strategic decisions in life and business. This series is not about teaching you how to manipulate people. It's about protecting yourself from those who might try to manipulate you, and giving you the tools to compete in a world where power and perception matter. If you want to become the kind of person who doesn't just chase money, but builds wealth, influence, and presence, then your journey doesn't start with a bank account. It starts with understanding how power really works. Robert Greene's laws are not magic. They are patterns repeated across history, from kings and generals to CEOs and investors. When you understand these patterns, you stop being a pawn and start playing the game as a strategist. Join me in this series, and let's build together a mindset of power and wealth. Because in the end, the person who truly understands human nature is the one who wins in the market.